The fucking debacle.
Or make him cry. Lolita esta vaina. Ya está, ¿verdad? Okay.
It is now. It is now.
Vamos a llorar, coño.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What is up? It's the JD CeeLo podcast coming at you live from the studio to talk Week 11 Reaction Monday. We took a little bit of a break last Friday. We normally give you our predictions, but something came up. I wasn't feeling too well, and we just decided to skip it because we figured, you know what, do something a little bit different. But we did notice a lot of you were expecting the podcast, so I do appreciate that.
Yeah,
I thought that was pretty cool.
They were craving it.
Absolutely.
But you know what? You'll figure it out. You know what you're doing.
Yep. So
we love you.
Yep. So this is our Week 11 reaction to the NFL, and for lack of a better word, it has been probably one of the shittiest NFL seasons, not only for myself, but for my co-host here, JD.
It's not.
I mean, for you, it's been good. At least you still have a winning record. You still have something to fight for.
We are overachieving. So we are in the right path.
Right.
But we have a major obstacle, which we'll get to. And I will discuss all of this.
Right.
We are ahead of schedule, to say the least.
Right. When
it comes to roster and defensively. But we're going to break down some of these scores yesterday. Some of these games were head scratchers.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I don't even know where to begin, because even the Dallas game was, holy fuck, man.
Yeah.
But that's a whole mixture too. Minnesota, they're saying emotionally they were fucking the drain, empty the tank the last 2 weeks. Come from behind victories. I can buy that a little bit.
I mean, it definitely surprised the hell out of me that they did not show up at home.
That was brutal, dude.
Against the Dallas Cowboys.
They were all there, bro. Fucking with their fucking
the
Viking shit.
Yeah, absolutely. They were definitely doing it.
We'll get there. I know there's one example what happened, but
but still, you know, the naysayers will say what they want to say. A certain somebody can't come up in the big game, and blah blah.
Offensive line play like that, but
yep. So let's jump into the results of this week
right away.
And again, before we start, actually, guys, don't forget to comment. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to comment and like all the stuff that you're seeing here officially with the JD CeeLo podcast show. We do, again, appreciate everyone that's here live with us. I know it was short notice. We got 5 people so far. I love it. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. And we're going to get right to it, man. We're going to get right to it. I mean, let's talk about Chicago at Atlanta. This was a game that, again, we didn't give our predictions, so this is going to be the first time you're going to be hearing it. I thought Chicago would come out on top because of the way they've been playing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was very, very surprised to see Marcus Mariota come out, and start slinging it, even though Justin Fields was pretty much doing his thing like he's been doing for the past couple of weeks. So Atlanta squeaked out the win 27-24 at the last minute, basically, defeating the Chicago Bears. I was very, very surprised by that. Very, very surprised by that, because if it were me, it was Atlanta at home. It's Chicago.
Right.
I would have gone Atlanta. But obviously I was wrong. So thank God I didn't give those picks, because whoever went running to Vegas to try to give me those picks, you would have lost some money there. So thank God for that. So we got Buffalo or Cleveland at Buffalo, which happened to happen in Detroit because Buffalo was fucking snowed in.
6 feet of
6 feet of fucking snow.
Jesus Christ, man.
Unbelievable.
I will never live in Buffalo.
Ever. Ever. Not even if they gave me free money
no.
would I live in Buffalo.
No. Not with those lake
effect snows, man.
Fuck
this is crazy. The amount of snow that fell in such a short amount of time.
Yeah. Oh, that the real New York. Oh,
right.
Yeah,
right.
It's the only team that plays there. Meanwhile, they're basically facing Canada.
Yeah.
Toronto is like fucking 20 miles north of fucking Buffalo.
Exactly.
Enough!
Yep.
Enough!
Yep.
With the real New York shit.
Yep.
It's offensive.
Absolutely. But Buffalo came out and they started off kind of slow. But eventually, they just started pounding away. Jacoby Brissett did everything possible, to try to win this game. He threw for 324 yards. Amari Cooper had 113
I was
yards.
happy with how they started. They punched him in the fucking face.
Absolutely. They started really well. Started absolutely really well. But Buffalo is just...
They let them get the big plays.
They're relentless.
Told Cleveland. I didn't tell Cleveland, but I was hoping.
Yeah, you told them.
Yeah, hey, listen, what's the coach over there? Sirianni. How many Arianis we have in the league?
Stefanski, yeah.
You're the dummy. Just stop the big plays. Stop the big plays, and you have a chance to beat them. Force them to go short. Force them to check it down. You didn't learn anything with the Jets?
Yeah.
Dummy.
Yeah. So I would have picked Buffalo because again, it was it was supposed to be a home game for them. I still would have picked Buffalo.
Man, we were close.
Yeah, really close, but 31-23 was the result, and that's that. The next game, Philly at Indy.
That was a fucking good one too, man.
Right.
That was a good one.
And did you see Mr. Jeff Saturday, bro? He looked defeated after that loss because they were up for so long. And his face was just like,
dude, that game.
We didn't execute.
Last
minute. Like,
welcome to coaching, pal.
Yeah.
Because these two games already took out 10 years out of your life.
Yep. Yep. And we're only in week 2 for him.
Ya está viejo, bro.
Yep. He grew grays from everywhere, man.
Jeff.
He's probably got a freaking cane somewhere because he can't handle all the stress.
I'm like, Jeff, take it easy, pal.
So I'm pretty sure he was excited because his team was up and they looked like they were going to upset the 8-1 fucking Philadelphia Eagles.
They're playing better, though, the Colts. They're playing better.
They are.
Better.
But that's because they got Matt Ryan back there.
Yeah.
It's not because of Sam Ehlinger.
No.
So
defense
Saturday
is playing and they're running the ball better.
Right. Saturday made the right decision of knocking on Matt Ryan's door and say, look, I'm sorry, bro, but the last coach was a fucking moron. Told you to stay home and we'll pay you, but we need you to come back. I need to save the Colts season. So Matt Ryan agreed, and that's as they say, that's what she wrote.
Right.
All right, moving on. The next game, the Rams at New Orleans. This was a snoozer for me. The only thing that came out of this was Jameis Winston whining that his position was taken by the Red Rifle.
I saw that. He's pissed off.
He's pissed off. And I understand him, because the rule is if you get hurt, the job is still yours. Technically,
that's the courtesy rule in the NFL. But if the coach says changes his mind and says, "Well, fuck you, I don't even like you anyway,"
right,
and wants to go with the Red Rifle, Jameis, I'm sorry, that's just
and
it is what it is.
And it doesn't help that you were not playing to your best before you got hurt. So had you been knocking out of the park, Jameis, then it would have been an easy decision to sit Mr. What the hell's his name? I keep calling him the Red Rifle.
The quarterback.
The redhead. You know who I'm talking about.
Yes. Dalton.
Andy Dalton. It would have been better. It would have been, better had you performed.
He's playing well too. I can't.
No, the Rifles don't. He's doing good. He's doing good.
They're in the hunt.
Yeah,
that division is so fucking bad.
Yep.
They're in the hunt. So you know what? If he has the best chance to fucking win, Jameis, I'm sorry.
So Dalton threw for 260. Akers ran the ball pretty effectively for the Rams. Not really, but he did something there. 27-20. New Orleans over the Rams. I would have never picked New Orleans to win this because the Rams are playing at home.
Yeah,
again, another farce.
Yeah, but Cooper Kupp is out for 6 to 8 weeks, man.
Yep, absolutely.
And now Van Jefferson is back. That helps them out a little bit. And Mr. Allen, what's the receiver that used to be with the Bears?
Allen Robinson.
Allen Robinson.
Yes.
He's getting involved too now. So you know what? You're gonna have to go to bed with those two guys, and then figure it out from there.
Right.
But again, I'm gonna give I'm giving the Rams a pass. I was talking to Roy about that.
I'm really not, man. I'm really not.
There's a Super Bowl hangover because
I'm really not.
just
This
blow
is
it up,
terrible.
man.
This is terrible.
Chris, remember, Matthew Stafford came in the season with a toe up throwing shoulder.
Well, you should have had that handled, prior to the season.
Man. Well, he didn't want to get the surgery. He's got a
He's
tired
an idiot.
arm. And the sad part is that the NFC is wide open. They could actually repeat it if they wanted to. If they got their shit together.
Absolutely.
But they're riding high, man, with their, like I said, with their interlocking rings and their celebrations in LA, SoFi, LA, Inglewood, Inglewood, the whole fucking shit with the West Coast.
Oh my God.
I get it. I give him a pass. That's me. I don't know about you, but I'll give him a pass. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Let somebody else get it.
So moving on to the next game, the Detroit Lions at the New York Giants.
Well, everybody said this was going to be a trap game.
I felt like it was going to be a trap game, and we didn't give our predictions, but I felt like the Giants were. I'm not saying overlooking the Detroit Lions because the Giants are right now not in a position to be overlooking
anybody. Right.
But what they didn't realize, or maybe they did realize, was that Detroit can score.
Yeah.
And Detroit can score with the best of them. It's their defense that's always been a problem for them. So I thought this was going to be an issue for the Giants because if the Detroit Lions were going to start scoring early,
yes,
then it was going to be hard for Daniel Jones and company to play from behind, which the Giants have not been doing all season. This is why they have the record that they have.
And they can't do it.
They
can't pass. Poor guys.
So I thought that this was going to be a trap game. The only reason why I would have picked the Giants in my predictions would have been because the Giants are playing at home. And I don't know how well of a travel team Detroit is.
Well, they don't travel very well. I mean, the Lions are the Lions, but credit to them, they play hard every week.
They do.
The games they were losing early in the season, the one-possession games, you know how many one-possession games they've lost already? And dating back to last year, is ridiculous. Now, the tides have turned. Now they're winning these one-possession games, and actually they got themselves a decent, pretty, what we call a blowout win. Right. They won comfortably because they were up 24-6 at one point and put them to bed.
Right.
But you can see when they play a little bit of defense, that gives a lot of breathing room to their offense because they can score.
It allows them to be more creative. They
can fucking score. That's not a problem.
So the Giants are playing behind, and Daniel Jones threw for what looks like a season high, 341 yards, because I've never seen those numbers from Daniel Jones.
No. Well, a lot of it, again, is playing catch up and then some garbage time. And, that's a little mixed in there. But
no, I get it. But he was
Barkley out of the equation.
Right.
First of all, they stuffed them.
They stuffed them every chance they got.
And then once you're down 17-6, they were 17-6. Now it's like, well, forget about the running game now. There's just no point. We got to catch up, and you're running out of time.
Right.
Hence the uppage in attempts.
Right.
Pass the ball more. And then what went up? The interceptions went up.
Absolutely.
This is, again, just like the other quarterback in town. The more you throw, the more probability you're going to get picked off because you're going to force the ball. You're going to try to make a play, and that's exactly what happened.
Yep. So what's the chart say? The more you fuck around.
Yeah, the more you fuck
around.
The
more you're going to find out.
The more you're going to find out. And we'll get to my guy in a minute. So.
Oh, my God. So that was that result, 31-18, the Detroit Lions over the Giants. The next game, Carolina at Baltimore. That was a snoozer for me.
Yeah, but I'm excited about this one. I'll explain. Go ahead.
Baltimore won 13-3. That was a pretty convincing win.
Yep.
Lamar Jackson threw for 209. Kenyon Drake ran for 46.
Yep. And what else?
DeMarcus Robinson, what was it? 128.
Yeah. What else? Give me the quarterback for the Carolina Panthers. Give me those numbers.
Oh, Mr. Mayfield.
Yeah. Mr. Baker.
Mr. Baker Mayfield.
Yep. Who shit the bed. Go ahead.
21 of 33, 196. Yep. 2 interceptions.
Oh,
no touchdowns.
Oh, yeah. And hold on. And the news that's coming out at Charlotte.
Oh, here we go.
It's my guy, Sam I Am.
Who's coming back?
They are saying and speculating they will come up with a decision on Wednesday and who's going to start this game. And it's going to be Sam I Am.
Oh, here we go.
Sammy!
Is it really worth it, though?
Give me what I need.
Yeah, stop.
You go out there, You ball out for 7 games.
For what?
Listen,
For what?
rehabilitate your reputation and set yourself in position
They got rid of
for a good team that might want to. You could be a starting quarterback next year or a very good backup quarterback that you can start right away if somebody shits the bed. But I need him to play more than above average. Keep the fucking starting job for these 7 games. And if it happens, we'll be back to make another video on the predictions. We'll get all that news on Wednesday.
Well, that depends.
But Sam,
that depends.
Estoy contigo.
Here we go, man. That depends on their schedule.
I'm a Sam sexual, baby.
Yeah, you are. You definitely are. Fucking wet dreams with this cocksucker.
I love you, Sammy.
Whatever.
Estoy contigo.
So they got their asses whipped 13-3. Carolina. Baltimore's up 13-3.
Yeah.
The next game, Washington at Houston, which I thought was going to be a little bit more competitive, but Washington came out guns blazing.
Yep.
Taylor Heineke, 191. They passed the ball really, really well. And Washington came out top 23-10. The NFC East, man. We said at the beginning of the year, man, the NFC East was going to be the worst in the fucking world, and it is completely flipped upside down with
For now.
It is ridiculous.
Because, as I'm going to say, Chris,
6-5, they're in the playoff hunt, man.
There's a team that's ascending,
and there's a team
there's a team that
well, we don't know yet.
It's going down.
Yeah,
and down they go.
There we go.
No names. No names.
So we got let's go to the chat really quick. Ravens Online is on. He says Darnold the super bust.
No, Ravens Online.
All right.
No. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the 20 games of Sam in his first 20 games against my Zach Wilson's 20 games is killing him. Okay,
that is true.
Do you know what Sam Darnold was doing in the end of his second year? Going 6-2, pal, finishing the year. Okay, 7-6 record. He finished off. That was after mono.
Right.
All right.
Right.
So right now, if you put Zach's numbers against Sam blows him out.
Yep.
28 touchdown passes to this guy's 11. All right.
That's true. So
watch me.
The numbers don't lie.
And watch your mouth.
Men lie, women lie, but the numbers don't.
Ravens Online. You just skeezed your way past Carolina. You skeezed your way past because
by a nose.
Shit. By a nose. By a nose. You should be embarrassed.
Oh man. So shout out to Phil. Shout out to Vic, who's out there. Shout out to our first female supporter. Her name is Ellie Arias, who's out there showing us the love. Shout out to Will, the disgusting Pats fan. Who if I see you in the street, I'm running you over.
Run him over. He's on me all fucking day. Just digging at me, trying to get me to yell. I'm not gonna yell. I told you I was not gonna yell. Yeah. If I yell, I'm gonna do it here. So stay tuned.
Yep. So shout out to Primo's online.
Yeah, I
Ravens
know.
Online.
Yeah, I know. When you get Pats, I get it. When you get stripped by the Pats, you only see them once. Yeah. So I don't want to hear it. We got to deal with those bastards and Bill Belichick. You don't.
Yeah, that is true.
And act right with Lamar Jackson. Act right. Go sign the man.
Yep. Absolutely.
End up like us with no quarterback. You should be grateful you even have that man to even represent you guys. All right.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
Anyway, let's move on. Let's move to my fucking debacle. The Las Vegas Raiders against my Denver Broncos. I had a little bit of hope for this game. Why? Because Nathaniel Hackett said, I'm giving up.
Yeah.
I'm going to give up
the
offensive play call.
Yeah, that made news.
And I'm going to give it to Clint Kubiak. Now, me knowing the Kubiaks, because Kubiak was my backup quarterback when Elway was in town.
Here we go. Let's not get
on the sentimental
bullshit.
And he won me my Super Bowl again with Peyton Manning. Gary Kubiak, I have high praise for. Right. Very high praise.
Okay. What about his offspring?
So now his son, Clint Kubiak.
The offspring, the little sperm.
Right?
The little sperm.
He swam. And he's the little engine that could.
Right.
I had a little bit of hope.
Whatever his name is.
Little bit of fucking hope.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That the play calling was going to be improved. that maybe Russell Wilson was going to be like, you know what, this guy's not too bad. I kind of understand what he's telling me because Nathaniel Hackett is a fucking moron. I don't know. The best I can say is that the offense looked a little better. That's not saying much because we still can't score more than 18 points a fucking game.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
We scored 16. We were almost there. We were almost there.
All right.
Almost there.
And Vegas said that they needed that win. And Chris,
Vegas.
I know you don't want to hear this. Did you hear what Adams was saying about your boy PS2 after that blown coverage?
Oh, yeah, of course. But he was playing zone.
Ready. Yeah, you're ready.
He was playing zone. Relax, Adams. Relax. Relax. Because the first game, Adams, you weren't talking all that shit.
Right.
That catch that you got was done on zone, okay?
Right.
He was not playing you one-on-one. So get off of that already. All right. You got the catch. You were wide open. It was blown coverage. And PS2 was waiting for the fucking safety in the back to help him out. So I don't want to fucking hear it, okay? Cut the bullshit out.
Right.
Like I give you your props. You were probably 1A or 1B when it comes to one of the best receivers in the NFL.
Yeah. Well,
but stop talking shit like PS2 is not that guy.
Literally talking shit. Like,
yeah,
he's
of course
a young
he is.
Buck.
Of
he
course,
ain't ready for me. Okay, he might not be maybe ready for you.
Come next year, you're gonna be talking a lot less. Mm-hmm. He's gonna be talking a lot less because that's what happens when you have a little bit more experience. All right,
okay.
All right. So you kiss my ass, Devontae, you motherfucker.
He's the
this piece of shit, man.
Just take it easy.
Either way.
Like, I get it was a bad loss. All right, so,
look,
they needed to win. Remember, Derek Carr was crying last week.
They
put it to their bodies.
That's what upsets me more. One, you're playing at Denver. Two, the Vegas Raiders are imploding on themselves because of that piece of shit coach that they have. Mm-hmm. Right? And you allow this team to come back on you like that. Mm-hmm. You were riding high. First quarter, second quarter. Yo, we scored our first touchdown on our first possession all year.
Right.
All fucking year. I get my first touchdown on my first possession.
Right.
I'm like, oh shit, we got something going here. And you allow the Vegas Raiders to come back. You allow Derek Carr to get that last little oomph and try to fuck us in the ass. And that's exactly what we got.
In overtime.
All
right. Well, listen, Chris, like I told you before the show, pack it up. Let Russell finish out the year. Let him learn the playbook more. Let Clint Kubiak get all his shit going. And just get ready for next year when you get your guys back healthy. Get yourself another running back because you cut Melvin Gordon.
We cut Melvin Gordon. So he fumbled the ball
you'll be all right.
again.
Yes.
So as much as I love Melvin Gordon, this was the best decision that came out of the Valley today.
Right.
I am sick and tired of defending you. I wish you well, Melvin Gordon. I think you are a really good running back.
Right.
But you got to figure out the dropsies when it comes to holding on to that ball. You got to figure it out. It's either in your fucking head or you got fucking parquet butter on your fucking arms. I don't know what it is.
Right.
But it's not here in Denver. You're getting booed left and right. You can't even sit there and have a press conference because everyone's grilling you about your fumble issues. So you know what? It was time for a break. It was time for a break. At the end of the day, though, between all the injuries that I have, and this is the killer thing that everyone's talking about. Oh yeah, Russell Wilson sucks. The offense sucks. All this bullshit. I get it. But let me remind you that I have a fucking patchwork of an offensive line where I got three guys on injured reserve from my starters.
Right.
And their backups are on injured reserve. So I have the backup to the backup to the backup playing my offensive line. I've had 7 different alignments when it comes to offensive line.
Right.
I have no running back. I have one wide receiver.
Okay, Chris. We understand it. We all have injuries.
No, because everyone's pinning it on fucking Russell Wilson.
It's because he's the quarterback.
Yes,
the
absolutely.
Quarterback gets all but
if your guys can't get separation, what are you supposed to do?
Yes.
What can you do but hold on to the ball? Who are you supposed to throw it to? Who are you supposed to throw it to?
I'm with you, Chris. I'm with you. But he's going to get all the blame and he's going to get all the glory. That's just the way the NFL is. Look at Zach Wilson getting all the blame. And then when he wins and he doesn't play well, still mediocre managing, he gets all the praise.
Look, he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. So all the naysayers, you can say what you want. Mm-hmm. Russell Wilson is here for a very foreseeable future, I can maybe see
He ain't
at
going
least
nowhere.
at least 3 years. But
Gonna be here for the duration of that contract, brother.
but
He
it's
ain't going nowhere.
also the play calling. Okay, this also falls on the play calling. So
Mhm.
if Nathaniel Hackett is the problem, get yourself a really good offensive coordinator. If it's Clint Kubiak, if you're convinced it's him,
they'll just do it.
then run his offense. And it was obviously running a lot better than what Nathaniel Hackett was doing. He was over there talking about it was a breath of fresh air having all this time to focus on other things besides the offense.
What's your record now?
I don't even fucking know, bro. I think we're 3
Yeah.
and 8 or
3
3 and
Chris.
7.
Listen,
One of
let's-
those, man.
let's just take it easy, Chris. Let's go to the other game. Just relax. Let's get it all out. Don't worry about it. There's nothing to scream for. I should be doing more screaming than you, sir.
I'm not.
Well,
I am not gonna
What's
sit
it?
here
It's all right.
and try to
Right.
paint this picture like my team is doing amazing. We're not.
Chris,
We fucking stink
you stink. That's it. You just have to accept it.
all around. My defense is what I can hang my hat on.
Yes.
But if I can't score, what the fuck are we doing?
I know that. You're an offensive guy. I get it. And speaking of offense, the fucking Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings. we got to go into there. Listen, for everybody talking shit, and look what fucking Kirk Cousins and blah, blah, blah. The guy lost his left tackle, all right? And the offensive line completely buckled.
Right.
Give Dallas credit. They were angry. They were embarrassed by the Green Bay loss because they came and Green Bay scored 14 points at the end of that game and won.
Yeah,
and they went out for
blazing.
flesh. Okay.
They came out guns blazing.
Minnesota, who is dragging high off their 2 basically fourth quarter comebacks, miracle comebacks. I think emotionally they were already spent.
Yep.
And does it supposed to be 40-3 at home? No. But
it was bad.
It's just a bad game.
It was bad.
Just take the film, throw it out, and get ready for the next game.
It was bad though.
That's it.
It was bad.
It was embarrassing.
I think
they
Dallas
sacked him 6 times, 7 times. Oh,
Dallas
man.
imposed their will.
Yeah.
On Minnesota.
And Pollard looks really even much. Caught the ball out of the backfield.
He led the team in pass in receptions, in yards, and he led the team in running.
And Zeke chipped into a couple touchdowns. Well, good for him.
Yeah,
Good
close yardage.
Yeah.
You know, Dak
He's
Prescott
still
was doing
runs
his
hard,
thing.
too.
But then this is another example of Minnesota's terrible fucking defense. This is why they get killed so much. They can never win it. They go into the playoffs, or if they have a good record, they're a good regular season
like
team.
Their defense.
Their defense is terrible. They can't stop nobody.
You got to stop people, guys.
They really can't stop nobody.
People.
Absolutely
and
not.
then expect the Minnesota offense and Justin Jefferson and Cousins
this is what
to
happens.
score 30 points every game.
This is what happens when you face a really good defense. A defense is going to win you these games like this.
Especially playoff time.
You could have the best wide receivers, the best running back. If you get stopped, what are you supposed to do? Your defense now is supposed to, take up for you and be like, let's try to keep this game at least close, so maybe we can sneak out a win here.
Right.
But Dallas imposed their will on them.
I know.
Completely.
I'll tell you about the peanut gallery. Here comes the peanut gallery now. Derek DeAngelis. Here we go. Cousins sucks. Oh God, here we go.
The peanut
Smells
gallery.
like hot dog water.
Yep.
Come on, you shut your mouth and get ready for your little fins next week.
I mean,
he was sitting there kicking it back.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, who's still 8-2?
They're 8-2.
All right,
they're
chat,
rolling high. And
who's still 8-2?
And they're gonna win a division. So, guys, you
that's
can talk
that's
all
how
the
it is.
shit you want. He's 8-2.
He's 8-2,
and we move forward.
Yep, you can say whatever the hell you want.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a regular season quarterback. Yep. They said the same shit about Peyton Manning for a lot of years.
Well, Dak is in the same thing too.
Regular season quarterback.
And everybody loves Dak Prescott. Both of them are 4th round draft picks.
Yep.
Both of them have identical records, identical stats for the last 10 fucking years.
Yep.
But everybody loves Dak, and Kirk Cousins, he's just a piece of shit.
Yep.
All right, whatever. We'll have another argument for that for another day. So.
The Cincinnati Pitt game, Pitt put up a little bit of a fight, but Cincinnati was just a little too much.
Yes.
Joe Burrow threw for 355. Najee Harris ran for 90.
Yeah.
And Higgins had a great game.
Somebody, Mr. Janet Rossi, decided to bench Joe Burrow because he thought, this was going to be a blah, blah, blah. I told you that Joe Burrow is going to be the man. The Pittsburgh defense, a little tough. Oh, okay. The same Pittsburgh defense you didn't want to give credit to when my Jets beat them, and you still gave me no credit.
Yep.
I'm still waiting for my credit, sir.
No, he's never going to give it to you. He's never going to give it to
I'll
him.
be impressed if you beat the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, that was basically Zach Wilson's best game. And we won. We
So
stole the game.
So what do you say when you beat the Bills?
Yeah. Oh, nothing. Well, it's all right.
A way better
Like,
team.
yeah, but
A
team,
Super
nothing.
Bowl, Super Bowl bound team.
Yeah, no credit. Look, see,
No
no
credit.
credit. Never. Yeah,
Yep.
of course. Because you're nothing. Oh, let me
You're
shut up.
such a fraud.
Oh, God.
You're such a fraud.
Stay quiet. Janet, I got my eye on you. Nothing to put party.
So 37-30 Cincinnati officially beat Pittsburgh
And-
in that game.
Yep.
The next game, Kansas City at the Chargers.
This was a good game
both,
for me.
Both games. Yeah, both teams, like I said, they can implode in themselves. They could each have.
Well, you hate them, but I needed the Chargers to lose that game because that helps the Jets
That helps
in
you out.
positioning. Now they go to 5-5, clears up a full game ahead of them.
Yep.
Because we're in position, galloping for playoff position now. Because now we're around Thanksgiving, and these guys now this is the stretch run, boys.
Yep.
This is the stretch one. But we'll get to my guys in a minute. Go ahead, finish up.
But anyways, the AFC West. I was so wrong about this division.
Well, it happens. It's football, man. And we guess wrong.
You would think based on not only quarterbacks, but just rosters, talent level, all of that. You look at that AFC West and you say to yourselves, yo, they're going to really do a lot this year, man. They're going to be whooping ass. And that couldn't be no further from the fucking truth. Because here are the Kansas City Chiefs sitting at 8-2.
Yep.
And every one of the other fan bases, the Charger fans, Bronco fans,
You
and
can't
the
beat
fucking
them.
Raiders fans.
Yeah.
You guys were all talking shit that this is the year that the Kansas City Chiefs ain't gonna do shit. There's no Tyreek Hill. There's no whatever. Patrick Mahomes is on his way down.
That's the only team that's
And here is Patrick
above everybody.
Mahomes. Here's Patrick Mahomes doing what Patrick Mahomes does. And I can't stand the fucking bastard.
Right.
And here he is taking his team again to the top of the fucking mountain.
Now they're
and
battling.
giving everyone else the finger.
Well, they did battle because the Chargers gave them a run for their money.
Oh,
That was a
yeah,
good game,
absolutely.
You know?
But-
Herbert played better.
But
and-
this is where the experience comes in. Not only from a talent level from Patrick Mahomes, but from a coaching perspective.
Of
This
course,
is where Andy Reid is Andy fucking Reid.
Oh,
And the Kansas City Chiefs better hope that Andy Reid lasts them forever.
right. As long as they don't feed him too much of the big chicken.
Nope.
All right?
Nope. You see him with a hamburger in his fucking hand. You slap it out. You give him a fucking piece of celery.
We need the guy to survive. All right. We love you, Andy.
It is just,
But you're about a pack of French fries away of ending up somewhere in Lenox Hill Hospital in Kansas City.
right.
All right. So let's. I'm very
No,
concerned for you, sir.
God forbid.
God forbid. All right. God forbid.
Let's not throw that out there.
Let's
Hell
take it
no.
easy for you.
That
All right,
shit-
buddy. We need you to last.
But either way, man, it has just been abysmal from the AFC West perspective. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Yep.
It's fucking terrible.
So,
And then the last game
yep.
is your New York Jets
Yep.
against the New England Patriots.
Let's
and I know
get to
everybody here is tuned in for that
Yeah.
because-
Let's get to it.
because not only are people talking about it in the chat, they're talking about it ESPN on
It's
NFL
everywhere.
Network.
It's everywhere.
It is the talk of the day because not only did your Jets lose in a very beyond explanation of a fucking loss because you lost on special teams.
Right. And that was basically when I was going back and forth in the chat with Will yesterday.
Right.
Whichever team makes or quarterback makes the first mistake is going to win the game.
Right.
And we punted the ball like 17
Look
times.
at Derek. Derek is like, yeah, I'm
They-
tuned in.
yeah,
I'm sure you are, Derek.
And
From the comfort of your home,
fucking meltdown.
you
What an idiot.
scumbag.
This is what I'm talking about. Meltdown. Meltdown. What meltdown? No, neither offenses could do anything. We're sacking each other left and right.
Yes.
We're punting the ball 15 times each.
Yes.
And Brandon Mann, who's our punter, had a rough day. The winds were whipping at 20 miles an hour. You're end over end.
Yes.
You're trying to punt it straight. You're trying to punt it, with a little bit of an angle.
Yes. Now New England was moving the ball a lot better than you guys were.
Yeah, but
they couldn't get into the end zone.
Once they got to the 30-yard line, we locked them down and we
Right.
sacked them for a 20-yard
Right.
loss every fucking time. We slapped them. Get the fuck back. You don't deserve to be in here.
Right.
So anyway,
Right. So
at the end of the day, nothing good happened, Chris. The game was an absolute bore.
it was an atrocity.
It's an atrocity. Now, if you're a defensive guy, you love this game, okay? But after a while, your eyes are just bleeding because you just want to see some sort of scoring. They missed 2 field goals because Nick Folk missed 2 of them, which, again, the wind affected it. The weather was a major part of this.
Absolutely.
And my quarterback decided to say that also in the press conference. Hey, guys, the wind was whipping up a little bit. I couldn't really. Zach, shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Stop looking for excuses.
Don't say that. We understand what happened out there. But anyway, the punt was, to me, in my eyes, when he first hit it, was a great punt. He kicked it basically from his 15-yard line and ended up in the 20 in the other side.
Right.
The problem was there was no air in it. The wind took it, slapped it down, and it was a line drive. So our guys didn't get there in time.
Right.
To cover the punt. And there he goes down the sideline, basically game over.
Right.
Is that a tough way to lose? Absolutely. I have been in hundreds of losses with this team. The 56-10, the Rex Ryan 41-3, bury the ball in the fucking backyard. I've been through it all.
Right.
What did it suck yesterday? Yes. But I prefer to lose that kind of game than 56-10. Okay?
Right.
So all the Jets have to do is fix what's wrong with your offense. Okay? And we're going to get to the quarterback right now.
Right.
So at the end of the day, we all know that the New York Jets are the better team up and down the roster. Shut up. I don't want to hear anything. It's NFL Network has proved it. ESPN has proved it. Everybody who has a brain cell knows that we are the more talented roster. Okay?
Right.
Did we both lose the game on both of them? Yes, we did. You got to eat the 0-2 for this year? Yes, we did. I don't want to hear about 0-14. I'm not going back to 2015 with Todd Bowles, you dumb fucks. You know who you are. All right? I don't care about all that. This team, you beat this year twice. And we have the same record. And we are both in the same stage as far as developing your quarterback. Mac and Cheese stinks. Zach Wilson stinks. Both rosters are good. Both quarterbacks are holding them back. Okay?
Yeah.
They were drafted in the same year. They both stink right now with their sophomore issues. Okay? That's the truth, guys.
I'll throw it out there though that Mac Jones is slightly ahead than Zach Wilson.
According from last year success.
Yes.
Not this year, because he stinks this year. He's got more interceptions.
Well, Mac Jones
than Zach Wilson.
Right, but he has
down.
But here's the difference. Mac Jones has a better command of the offense than Zach Wilson.
I think
he has a better command. I think maybe
Will tell you something different.
Maybe
because he's got 2 different offensive coordinators. So I don't want to hear that either.
Yes,
you got Joe Judge and the other stupid with the pencil, his head Patricia, who don't know shit. And he was and he was benched this year.
Well, no, he was injured.
Yeah,
he was injured.
He got benched by Bill Belichick, sir.
By Zappy.
You already forget. Yes.
Yes, he was.
We're already forgotten.
Yeah.
So tell me, what command are you telling me?
Well, I mean, look.
What command?
He passed for 246 yards.
It doesn't matter what. For a little ticky dunk and the guy fucking runs?
It does.
What command?
It still shows progress. It still shows progress.
You were benched just like the other scumbag fucking Tua who was benched like a piece of shit. My guy has not been benched in the middle of the game yet. So all you guys talking shit, go fuck yourself. And I'm not even a Zach guy. You have been embarrassed. You've been dragged to the mud. You've been dragged to the weeks. Why you got benched? This guy, Tua, Ryan Fitzpatrick, coming in the 4th quarter. Bring in the lefty.
Right.
Huh? Derek DeAngelis? Huh?
Yes.
Come at the SYE. Huh? What about that? How many times we took out Mac and Cheese for fucking Zappy? Huh?
Yeah, I mean, look. It's
why? Because they're not getting it? Because they're stupid?
Well, that's because Belichick's a scumbag.
Because they're learning?
Belichick's a scumbag, too.
And I defended you, Will. I defended. I didn't like that move on Mac Jones. You should have left the cocksucker there. And you too, Derek.
Yep. Absolutely.
So you come to me talking shit about Zach. Oh, Zach is horrible. But you know what? He's in there. He's got to hang in. He's got to learn.
Yep.
He's got to learn.
Yep.
You don't take him out in the middle of the fucking game. And, here you go. Let's remove it. Now.
Yeah.
Now I'll get that out of the way. Zach Wilson was an absolute disgrace yesterday.
Yes. Not only during the game, but we'll get to the after the game portion of it as well. Let's go to during the game.
PTSD, Bill Belichick is in his head. The 2 worst games of his career has come against, and at least this year too, has come against the Pats.
Yes.
He's 0-2 and 5-0 against everybody else. So we got to put that in perspective, okay?
Right.
I totally get it. Bill Belichick will do that to you and to any young quarterback. I know Bill's record, no doubt.
Right.
The problem that I got is Zach Wilson at the end of the game.
Yes.
He sounds like a spoiled kid who was handed the job, and just basically all the support and love that you've gotten from your coach and from the fan base.
And from the fan base.
Is you're taking it now and
For granted.
and throwing it down the cliff.
Yeah.
Because now everybody's against you. And I wasn't with you since the first time. I told you I called you a blue-eyed bitch. I tell you that's the day one when I fucking saw you. Because I'm a Sam guy. Sam, with this roster, year 4 and 5, would have done way more with this. Sam's numbers, the first 20 games compared to Zach's 20 games, Sam wins by a mile. By a mile.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to start the Sam thing again. I'm not. We are in major trouble. But at the same time, it's good trouble. You know why, Chris? Because when I look at San Francisco, they traded up all their draft picks to get Trey Lance. And where's Trey Lance? Sucking that dick with a broken leg.
Right.
Right? Mac Jones regressed. Huh? Sucking the pee-pee. And the other stupid in Chicago,
Right.
another one with an attitude problem.
Well,
He's got an attitude problem.
Yes, he does.
He thinks he's the man.
yes, he does. But
And he wet the bed for the first half of the year. And now where he's deciding, hey, I want to run a little bit just to create my own shit. And I give you credit. You're playing a little better. You're still throwing for less than 150 yards. You're still the worst team throwing the football, basically right next with the Giants.
Right.
So don't clap your way because you're trying to be Michael Vick.
Right.
And guess what happened to you yesterday? Hijo de la gran puta también. What happened to that shoulder? Huh? ¿Qué pasó?
Yep.
Huh?
He got himself
You
hurt.
want to run around like a son of a bitch, right? How many times have I told you guys, stop fucking using your quarterbacks like that?
Yep.
Who had a little tear in his eye at the end of that game, walking off the field with that shoulder fucked up,
Yep.
where they threw you
Thankfully-
5 yards into the out of bounds?
Thankfully,
Huh?
it wasn't his throwing shoulder.
Huh?
Thankfully.
So tell me, which situation do I want to be in? Do you want to show your little bullshit numbers like all you stat guys, DeAngelis, Alberto Reña, Roy Abdul, all you guys? I'm dropping names. All you motherfuckers.
Mhm.
Do you want to be 3-8 like Chicago and look pretty with the quarterback? You want to look good and lose? Or do you want to struggle and win what my team's doing? So we have a little attitude problem with our quarterback. You know what? I'll let the coaches handle that.
He's got to fix that, though.
He's going to fix that because
But
news came out just 30 minutes ago that Robert Saleh has not guaranteed Zach Wilson's next start. He's going to wait till Wednesday until
That's
they look
good.
at the tape.
That's
And
good.
that's good.
That's good.
That's a message. He didn't like what Zach said. When they asked him the question, do you feel that you owe your defense? Did you let him down? And he said no.
He said no. And
Brutal.
and defiantly.
Yeah, brutal.
He said it no. Like
Brutal.
no.
He's got an attitude problem. I don't like it.
And that's a problem.
That's
you don't want to piss off your defense.
Yeah. You're falling into the Baker Mayfield, Carson Wentz boulevard.
Right.
I don't want you to be. This is why I love Sam. Sam stood up there and took the bullets every fucking day. The man was 0-13 on his third year.
Yep.
And beat the Rams and the Browns and still said the same thing. I got to play better. I got to play better. It's my fault. That's what the quarterback does. Even if it's not your fault, you say it's your fault.
Yeah.
Okay? So
It's
everybody
pretty bad.
else who wants to shit on Zach Wilson, go right ahead. He's not playing well. When he played well last week, everybody was quiet. He plays bad this week, we're all going to jump him. So what happens when we beat Chicago next week if we beat them? What happens? We're all going to go, oh, all right, oh, Zach is back. No. We are still 7 games into this process, and this is the bad news I was telling you about.
Right.
The New York Jets, and everybody knows I already said this already. The New York Jets have a good problem. The roster and the defense has accelerated at a pace that we've never seen before.
Right.
We were ranked 32 last year on defense. We're basically top 5 right now. And arguably everybody's saying we're the top defense in the league right now, the way they're playing. Okay?
Right.
The only problem is the quarterback has not been developed in the same pace as the rest of all the rookies that we have who've won all the Rookie of the Weeks They got all the belts. They got all the notoriety. Sauce is going to be an all-pro. All the titles. Okay? And Quentin Williams is going to be an all-pro. He's going to go to the Pro Bowl too.
Right.
Problem is the quarterback is not there yet.
Yeah.
That's it, guys. Just like you, Mac Jones, you are not there. Your team and your defense is pretty good. Is there. They're ready to win. You are not ready. This is the problem. And you know what? You have to bite that because that is what you chose when you drafted a brand new quarterback, just like the Jets. You wanted to push the button. I told you, don't push the button. Don't hit the reset button. Stick with Sam. Go get Kyle Pitts. You could have built this roster a long time ago. But no, we got to start all over again with the rookie coach, with the rookie OC, with the rookie DC. Everybody start all over again.
Yeah.
Now, we threw that year away. And this year, which is year 2, we have now exceeded expectations and now changes expectations now.
Right.
Because in the beginning of the year, I told everybody, I want to be around 7-8 wins. 9 will be the high. 7 to 8 wins and Zach Wilson developing. That's the best case scenario. Yeah. Be competitive. Well, guess what? We're beyond competitive. Beyond. But again, the catalyst of the offense is not there. I have to wait.
Yeah.
It sucks.
And you're going to go through those heartbreaks.
I have to wait.
You're going to go through those heartbreaks.
Zach's going to go up. Zach's going to go down. Zach's going to go up. Zach's going to go down, boys. Okay? Yep. All right, Derek DeAngelis. Huh? Will Carrera, Ravens.
Yep.
Gatekeepers, Ravens online.
Yep.
We go up, we go down. We go up and we go down. That's what we do with rookie quarterbacks.
Yep.
Justin Herbert is the outlier.
Unlike me, I just keep going down. Just
unfortunately, but
fucking
you don't have a rookie.
Took a nosedive with the entire
you don't have a rookie.
plane.
You're a different situation. You don't have a rookie. God bless you. Just trust me. You don't want to be where I'm at. I've been through this already with Sam, and I've been through it now with Zach. And now everybody's talking about get Jimmy G, get this, get Lamar Jackson. I don't want Lamar Jackson. I want to pay him $40 million. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not doing that.
Lamar Jackson wouldn't fit with that offense.
No. You want to get yourself a decent veteran in case he shits the bed because the defense is ready to win now? Okay, then go ahead and get yourself a good backup. But who are you going to get? Because if you get Jimmy G, he's going to start right away because he's better than Zach.
Yes.
You trade for David Carr, David Carr's going to start right away unless you're saying, yo, Zach, guess what? You're going to sit for another year.
Yep.
And I'm okay with that.
And that's going to be tough because whatever.
You want to bring Jimmy G in?
Jimmy's
and you want to
sit
Zach on that 3rd year? And then we'll let you know if we pick up that 5th year option. I'm okay with that. I prefer.
But Jimmy's going to come with a price tag.
That's okay. We get the money. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Because San Francisco is definitely letting go of Jimmy G. That's Trey Lance's team. He's ready to go next year. So was it a brutal loss? Absolutely. Do I hate losing to the Pats? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
14 in a row.
Yep. At the end of the day, we're 6-4. We're in the hunt. And I'm still there to get to my goal of 8 to 9 wins, which we should get there. And you know what? If it comes, I never said playoffs for the Jets. Y'all heard me. I've never said it.
Yep. David, like you said, David exceeded your expectations.
And Derek DeAngelis, no, go draft another quarterback. We will not be in position to draft a quarterback. We're going to finish too well this year, sir. The Jets will go with a veteran guy if they're going to get another quarterback to sit Zach for a year. That's how you do it. You get another quarterback who can lead the team, a veteran. You don't go get another stupid idiot whose breath smells like fucking Similac milk. You don't do that. You get the veteran. Yep. I don't give a shit who you get. Get somebody who can run the offense and keep it moving.
Yeah.
When he's just a Ben and Zach finally learns after a half a year or a whole full year, whatever it takes, then you go do what you got to do.
I just feel like Zach was never ready. Zach hasn't been ready.
They're never ready, Chris.
They're coming out of that BYU offensive scheme. I don't think he was ever ready. And now you come to one of the probably the biggest fucking market when it comes to football.
Chris, it's the same thing. Here, new quarterback, save us.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. They literally gave him the keys and said, hey, drive us.
Bro, I would have preferred at this point, leave Flacco the whole year. And just say, hey, Joe, these guys, your defense is good. I know you're a statue, but at least you can get the ball down the field. You understand you're a vet, and we move forward. And let Zach sit all year, and then let him go for third year, and let him go from there. But no,
right.
We didn't know that our defense was going to be this good anyway. So again, things change.
Yeah.
In the year, things change. You have to adapt.
Yeah.
And even Robert Saleh said it in this press conference. Boys and girls, I did not expect. We have a championship defense now. Expectations change. I cannot now. This sucks. I cannot wait to develop the guy that we love because the rest of the locker room wants to win.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
Do you understand what we're saying here?
Yeah, because even the rookies, look at Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson
he's a dog.
He was pissed the fuck
He is
off.
a dog. He said that was a sorry ass offense we put out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good for him. These are young rookies.
Yep. And they're not used to losing.
They come from winning programs.
Yeah, they're not used to losing.
And they all love Zach. Zach is great. Teammate, the whole thing.
Yeah, but what he said yesterday.
Right. What he said could shut him apart. But again, that's a rookie mistake. People know that he's young.
Yeah.
So you back up. Zach, we got to win. You're not ready to win. And that's another thing. Manage the game. So what you going to do? You're going to clip his wings? What does he like to do? Yeah. Roll out, throw it deep, take some chances. We don't want to do that. So if you're taking his best attributes out the game because you just want him to look like in this tunnel vision, then you're doing him a disservice too. That's it. You got to fix his mechanics. You got to fix his fucking eyeballs. He's not seeing the field right.
Yeah, they definitely limited. They definitely limited the type of plays.
They're afraid because our defense is so good now. It's like, oh, just don't make the mistake. But you got to let them play.
I know. I get it, but I think it's more because it was the Pats. Because the first game, I think what did he throw? What did he throw? 3, 4 interceptions? I think that's what it was. The first game against the Pats,
3.
He threw 3 interceptions, right? So,
2 of them.
So what they were trying to do is what they were trying to definitely do was protect him from making the same mistakes as he was doing before. Because again, Belichick's defenses are fucking crazy. He comes at you with all types of schematics, all types of different looks, and he loves playing rookie quarterbacks because he wants to fucking destroy them.
I'm very disappointed in my offensive coordinator too.
Yeah,
you had 2 weeks to prepare, man, and
I think that's what happened.
It looked like our offense was just, we don't know what we're doing.
I think that's what happened.
2 weeks to prepare, man.
I think the offensive coordinator.
What did Belichick put on the thing that you haven't seen before?
Yeah,
did he change it again?
I just feel like
did he cheat?
They clipped his wings. They clipped his wings for that reason.
Look,
they said, "Look, we're gonna give you a couple of reads here and there.
Then sit him.
No rolling out. None of that shit. Because what you did last game, you fucked us.
Put in Mike White. Mike White's a little bit more of a veteran kind of guy. He's seen things already better. He can make the easy throw. That's another thing that's breaking my heart with Zach. Zach, you got to make the throw to the screen.
Yeah.
Zach, you got to hit the guy on the bubble screen. You got to hit the guy in the slant. He's short hopping it. He's throwing it over their head. Yeah. His feet are jittery.
Yeah.
If you can't just do the layups, you got to sit now.
Yeah.
Get a guy in there who can just operate the fucking offense.
Yeah.
We miss Breece Hall. We miss
that was a
Breece Hall.
That was a huge hit.
That is an unbelievable hit. And Elijah Tucker, another one. Our offensive line is in shambles. That's all mixed in because it's not Zach Wilson's fault either, all of it. We have some issues. We're signing guys off the streets to come play fucking offensive line for us again.
Right.
So, look, that's neither here nor there. We're 6-4 with it. Then I trust my GM that can fix it.
You still have time to right the ship.
Yeah.
But what is going to happen in the next couple of weeks with Zach Wilson's performance? That's what's got me a little bit worried.
We don't know yet
Jets.
because
that's what it is.
We're going to find out Wednesday.
How are his teammates going to respond to him with this bullshit he just did in the press conference?
Yeah. I think they'll forgive him for that. I don't think they'll make anything crazy. But
I don't know, man. This new generation, man, they're fucking dickheads, man.
The coaches, you know who's pissing me off with that? And I don't want to get off topic and get too political.
Right.
Boomer Esiason.
Oh, he's an asshole. I don't even listen to his show
Here we go again
anymore.
with the little. He does these little dig remarks.
Right.
Oh, these fucking Gen Zers, the Gen Z generation.
Right.
Those are my kids.
Right.
They're born in 1999, 2000, 2004, the early 2000s.
The Y2K kids.
Yeah, the white. Oh, these Gen Zers that are not listening. They're all into their social media, and you know what that comes from. That's a dig on you know what, and I don't want to say it.
Right.
Boomer, shut up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Boomer. This has nothing to do with football. Okay? I don't care Nobody was talking about you when you were airmailing interceptions when you came into the league from Maryland and they didn't know what the fuck you were looking at. Nobody said, "Oh, these baby boomer kids. Oh, you know, the baby boomers who were born in the 1940s, they don't know what they're doing. They don't listen to nobody." Nobody said that.
Right.
Nobody said it. So don't bring generations into this. Leave the kid alone. He's like every normal 21, 22-year-old kid. He's wet behind the ears.
Yeah.
He uses wet wipes to wipe his ass.
And right now he's drinking right out of the fire.
Right
hose.
now he's drinking out of the fire. He doesn't know from left or right.
Yeah.
If that means they're gonna bench him this week or for a few weeks,
right?
So be it.
Look,
if you're gonna bench him now.
Right.
Don't do it in the middle of the game. Don't tell me he's out there playing and then all of a sudden he throws an interception and then you fucking yank him. Do it now where the guy's in practice. Mike White can get to practice with the first team and you move forward.
Right.
And I don't want to spend too much time. We got other things to do. Yeah.
Well, you just went about 20 minutes in already.
Kevin, I use wet wipes. But Kevin, you're an old man. Usted es un viejo bellaco.
Yeah, and you got a hairy ass.
All right, you got a hairy ass, and you got to get in there, get all the crumbs out.
The peanut butter
wet wipes.
jelly.
You just found out about the wet wipes.
Yep. Exactly.
Get me started. Hilarious.
So we're gonna talk really, really quick about the World Cup. The World Cup officially started. So fucking excitement everywhere. Qatar 2022. They got 7 or 8 brand new fucking stadiums that just look fucking amazing. The stadiums are lit up. It's just crazy. They did a great job.
The people are a little edgy over there. No alcohol.
Oh yeah.
Cover all the women.
Right.
No tits. No cheeks hanging out.
Yep.
You know, they're strict.
All I'm gonna tell.
No spitting gum.
All I'm gonna tell you fans out there who are going to Qatar, don't be that person that goes over there, get your ass arrested. And then you're gonna have the fucking president come and have to get your ass because you couldn't keep your tits inside your shirt.
Right.
So don't be that person. Respect the other country that you're in.
Yes.
You are not in America.
Yep.
You are not. This is not the home of the free and the home of the brave.
Right.
You have no civil rights over there.
Nothing.
You have no freedom rights over there. You go over there.
No, but you know
respect the culture.
And I respect. Don't be an asshole.
Don't be an asshole.
When you drink, you become an asshole.
Oh my God.
When you do drugs, you become an asshole.
Yep. No.
You are destructive.
Yes.
You saw what happened in Russia.
Yes.
You trash stadiums. You fight the other teams, the countries from the other team. Russia against Croatia, Japan versus Korea, you know, and so forth.
Yep. It was just.
I get the haka. Look, I'm not a big drinker. I don't drink.
Right.
So to me, it's not a problem.
Right.
But for all the alcoholics, and you know who you are, it's not going to be a good time over there.
Yep.
So start sipping on some seltzer water.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. You're going to drink something, drink some Gatorade Zero.
Some Gatorade Zero. This motherfucker right over here.
Keep yourself hydrated. It's hot as fuck over there.
It's 150,000 degrees in the desert.
Yep.
You shouldn't be thinking about alcohol in the first place.
Yep. So Kevin,
don't be mad.
Kevin's on there talking about a guy got arrested for wearing a rainbow shirt over there.
Yep, you know how they are.
So
that nothing with rainbows. Nothing with tu sabes qué.
Yep. You can't do that over there. You can't do that.
Then you're gonna
Yep.
Okay.
You can't be sitting there behind bars now crying. Hey, they're violating my rights.
Yeah, no.
You have no rights there.
Say something
none.
funny, Chris. Say something funny.
You none.
You can't be an over the shoulder boulder holder. They don't know what that is over there.
They know what it is, but they don't want it.
And you know, so I get best on negro.
Yep. You can't be over there. There was a woman in the from the US team, bro. They got her. She's being passed around WhatsApp right now, like a $5 blunt right now.
Right.
It's all over WhatsApp right now. This girl pulls out her chest and she's showing everybody her goods. Let the Qatar and the government see that.
They will
find you. Because they have the technology there
and the punishable
for facial recognition. Absolutely punishable by death. I'm telling you, people, this is the worst place.
Guys,
first of all, Americans could have gone to, because we don't give a fuck.
We don't get it.
We don't give a fuck. We don't like to listen.
What happened to the kid in Singapore? Remember him?
Oh yeah, he got his ass whooped.
Guys like caned.
Caned.
What part you don't understand when you go to? It's like going to somebody's house and they ask you, take your fucking shoes off.
Right.
You take your shoes off.
You take your shoes off.
If you don't want to take your shoes off, you walk the fuck off.
Yeah.
Guys, just respect their shit. Go in there, root for your country, have a good old time.
Yep.
Eat some good food. There's plenty of things to do with it. They got outdoor malls. They have indoor malls, swimming pools, all types of beautiful shit over there.
Trips to the desert. You can ride a camel.
The boogie joints that you can do over there. Just enjoy
the time.
Don't do anything stupid because I don't want to hear in CNN News or Fox News or MSNBC talking about they have an American trapped in jail because he decided to slide down his left butt cheek and it was an indecent exposure and they're going to put him in punishable death. Right. And then the president's going to come in and try to fucking extract you out of there and put. I mean, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Just.
Let's not do that, man.
Let's not do that.
Let's not do that. And then not only the from an American perspective, just anybody, bro.
Anybody.
Latinos
too.
Latinos are the
Don't
first
go
one,
over
bro.
there with your
they want
fucking shaking your ass.
They want what's that shit that they drink? El fucking guaro. You fucking thank God the Colombians are not there. Because if the Colombians were there, there'd be fucking cocaine everywhere.
Okay.
But I can say that
for me.
I can say that because I'm married to a Colombian. So fuck you, whoever gets offended.
So tell me, who was the first group that went?
The first game that happened was on Sunday. This was Ecuador against Qatar, the host city, and it was a debacle.
Well, Qatar stinks.
For Qatar.
Qatar stinks. They don't have nothing. Football.
Ecuador quickly disposed of Qatar, and I mean quickly. By the 16th minute, they scored the first goal, and they scored their second goal by the 31st minute, and they cruised right after that. Qatar had no answer for them, so that was the first official game. Was Sunday, November 20th. Today, however, we had 3 beautiful games.
Well, they're going by groups too, so Group A and B were up to schedule, and then tomorrow and Thursday will be Group C and D. And E, and it goes down. It's all the way down to fucking Group H. So a lot of first round group stage games, which is exciting. And hopefully we can get a couple of ties. We're big fans of Costa Rica. We got Spain coming up first on Wednesday.
That's gonna be
so we're 2 days away.
That's gonna be a debacle.
But
anyways,
go ahead.
So today's games, the first game was England versus Iran. And England quickly disposed of
Iran stinks.
I mean, they destroyed them. I mean, England just looked like they were playing children.
And they're going through some social shit too.
Yeah, absolutely.
With the prisoners of protesting.
Yes.
They're killing and sexually assaulting their protesters in Iran. So that's a whole nother thing where some of the other countries saying, hey, free this, free that. And Qatar's like, free shit, mind your business and take your shirt off.
Yeah.
Like you can't wear nothing
that's protesting.
That's protesting and shit like that. I get it.
So apparently they're using, and I just saw this in the news earlier, they're using sexual assault tactics on the women.
Yeah, it's bad, bro. It's bad, bro.
And the Iran government is in on it.
And they're in on it, Chris. It's bad, man. It's bad. But again, we'll have that conversation another day. But
Jesus Christ, man.
Iran is in there, which I don't even know how they got in. They're decent when it comes to their continent.
Right, but this is my question: is like, how is it that you're the Football International Federation, blah blah blah, whatever the fuck FIFA stands for?
Well, you can't eliminate them now.
How do you even bring them this option of having a World Cup held in their home? Or in their area.
It's not in Iran. It's in their area in the Middle East.
It's in the Middle East. Yeah, I know. But they pretty much follow the same fucking rules.
Yes, but Chris,
it's crazy.
It's been set up since 10 years ago, this Qatar thing. So there's nothing we can do about it. They spent up the billions of dollars in there. So anyway, so 6-2 was the score. So
so Bellingham scored on the 35th minute. Bukayo Saka scored on 43-62. Sterling had a beautiful cross coming from Harry Kane. Yeah. He scored on his on the 45th minute. Rashford came in on the 70th minute.
Yeah, I love Rashford.
Came in on the 70th minute, bro.
Yeah.
Scores on the 71st minute.
Yeah, right away. Again, Chris, Iran is just.
I was like,
they're not.
I was like, what the fuck? He was replacing Saka.
Yeah.
He replaced Saka. He high fives him, because that's what they do when they call each other's numbers. The guy with the fucking sign. Yeah. Number whatever for number whatever. He comes in, high fives Bukayo Saka. Saka goes out. Literally 30 seconds later, Rashford
Yeah.
scores.
Yeah.
Unfucking believable. It was an ass whipping of the ages.
Yeah.
Now, Iran did score a really nice goal. One of their goals was a really nice goal. Then they scored a penalty at the end. I think that was more the refs.
Remember, they have to
refs.
help them too because of the goal differential.
Right.
See, people forget about that. When you get blown out like this, it first of all, the team who does the blowing out, it most likely right away is going to leave that group.
Right. Because you're not scoring.
Because now your goal differential is so high, you blew them out.
Right.
And you got 6 goals. Yeah, that's a +4 for England.
For England.
Because they scored 2. So that helps out the guy who got blown out, was supposed to be -6. They got 2 goals back.
Right.
So now they're behind the 8 ball, and -4 in case they're in the tie with anybody. That goal differential is going to kill you.
Him. Yeah.
It's going to kill you, bro. So you basically have to shut out everybody now the rest of the way, which is not going to happen.
Yes.
And you move forward. But anyway, Group A is the Netherlands, Ecuador, Senegal, and Qatar.
Right.
And Ecuador won, and the Netherlands won their game today, so they have their 3 points each.
Right.
Senegal lost. That they're down now with 0 points, and they're down -2 on their goal differential.
Right.
Group B, it's England, Wales, the United States, and Iran. We'll get to the USA game right now because, again, England is on his way up now. Now the United States have to battle Wales, and I'm sure they can get through Iran.
Yes, they can get through Iran.
The U.S. against England is going to be problematic for the United States.
Absolutely.
You got to hang in there. You have to tie because, Wales is going to beat Iran. And depending how that goes, you also going to have to beat Iran by 4-0.
Right.
To even just to catch up.
They tied to Wales today. And brutal. It was not supposed to be that way.
Yeah.
The United States today started off amazing with the energy, with the passing, and all of that. And mind you, Wales was running a five-man defense back there.
Yeah.
So they were already ready for the attack of the United States.
5-4.
They were playing a 5-3-2.
Okay.
So it was in every chance they got, they threw a 6-man back there just to stop them.
Yeah.
Here they come. They score on the 36th minute. Beautiful pass by Pulisic straight up to Weah.
Saw that.
Scored it beautifully. All of a sudden now the U.S. takes a step back and it's like, yo, let's try to protect this lead. Instead of trying to score again, because again, like you said, goal differential is important.
It's important.
Try to score. No. What happened in halftime? Wales does their adjustments. Now they're on the attack. And now they got the United States on their fucking heels.
Yeah.
So the entire first half, Wales wasn't doing much at all. It was all U.S.
Well, they're trying to stop the bleeding. So
So now here comes Wales, and they just start an onslaught of an attack, just stealing the ball. Every opportunity that the United States had again to score. And it was either Pulisic, it was either Sargent in the middle, it was Weah, it was everybody. And they were just fucking up, royally.
Listen, is Gareth Bale in this roster?
Yes.
Okay.
He's playing.
So
is Aaron Ramsey.
There you go.
So you got veterans.
Wales
here.
are not a pushover, guys.
Gareth Bale scored the penalty on them.
There you go. He's their captain.
Blew it by
I'm the captain.
Yeah. So everyone is focused on Gareth Bale, obviously, because he's the main guy.
He's the star, yeah.
And they go and foul him in the box.
Yeah. That's because he's dangerous. He's that dangerous.
Yes, he is.
He won. By the way, he won his MLS title in LAFC.
Yeah, of course he did.
He's running the boys with Carlos Vela.
But this game should have been won by the U.S. They should have held on to that 1-0 lead.
It's not easy.
And if not, at least scored another goal. They had opportunities left and right to score another goal. Had the U.S. gone up 2-0, and we would have gotten these 3 points out of Wales, that puts a lot of the pressure off of the U.S. Now we can go to England with a little bit more bravado and try to score. We're going to get our asses kicked. But you know what? At least we still got our 3 points.
That's what you got to do.
Yeah, but it still gives you the opportunity to at least lose one of these games. I would have preferred we lose against England than to tie against fucking Wales.
Yeah,
you're supposed to. Now, you got the early lead. Hold on to that shit.
The battle's going to be with Wales. So basically, the rule goes, guys, the first 2 teams of each group are the one that advances.
Right.
All right. So it's what is it called? 1, 2, 3. They play each other once. So it's 4 games. You got to get to 9 points. If you win all your games, you get to 9 points. So the faster you get to 9 points or less or 7 points, you're gonna get out the thing. So the second place team has got to get to at least 5, to get yourself set in position.
Yep.
So right now, England It has the 3 points. Wales and the United States have 1 each, and
England-
obviously Iran has 0.
England's on another level.
Yeah,
I get that
and
they played. I get that they played Iran.
Yeah.
I get it.
They'll
But
struggle with Wales too. Trust me. Yeah.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
So let me go to Group C now. So Group C will be Argentina, Mexico, Poland, and who is this? Hold on a minute. I hate when they do all these abbreviations. Put the damn Saudi Arabia. Okay, another one.
Camello. Yeah, you know they had to put their people in there.
Well, no, they didn't put them in there. They qualified.
No,
too,
I know.
Chris.
I know. But
So,
you know, FIFA probably.
Yeah.
You know.
So they're the ones that are going to come up tomorrow. And then Group D is Australia, Denmark, France, and Tunisia.
Right.
Group E, which is the one we're going to be very, very interested in, is Costa Rica.
Which starts on Wednesday.
On Wednesday, which is Costa Rica, Germany, Japan, and Spain. We draw Spain immediately. And right now, I just want to pray that we tie them. Just tie them 0-0. I don't care how you do it.
I doubt it.
And because you got Germany, and then you have to beat Japan. But it looks like the favorites are going to be Germany and Spain are going to come out of there.
Yeah.
So you have to upset one of them. Who can you upset? So
I doubt it's going to be Spain. Spain's team is ridiculous.
We'll see. Group F is Belgium, Canada, Croatia, and let's hit this one here. MAR Morocco.
Morocco, yeah.
Oh, another one. Hala 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 salami.
Yep.
Then after that, it is Group G, which is Brazil, Cameroon, Serbia, and Switzerland.
Switzerland.
And then Group H is Ghana, Korea, Portugal, and Uruguay.
Yep.
All right. These are a lot of groups. You're gonna have a lot of soccer.
Why couldn't Costa Rica have fucking Group G?
Well, it's the draw. That's what it is.
Come on, man.
They take the little paper, they put it in the bowl, they take the paper out, and blah blah blah.
That's bullshit, man.
It is what. Listen, guys, we are excited. We might do a little live here and there on these games that we can, well, I'm at work because we want to give you guys a little fever of the World Cup too. So if these games are going on, maybe we could do like an Instagram live to kind of give you guys an update, a little juice.
Right.
We're going to see if we can make something up for that, because that's why today we're going live. Also, is to get this thing out of the way, get it going.
Yes.
And we'll be ready for the Monday night game, which is about to start. Almost 8 o'clock.
Yep.
And guys, pay attention to the World Cup.
Yes.
Pay attention.
Yes.
This is good shit. It's the time's actually not that bad. They're playing at 11 o'clock in the morning until about 3.
And there's a lot of you working from home now, so I don't want to hear no fucking excuses. I didn't know it was on. You're working from home now.
It's on Fox Sports 1.
Yep.
All right. It's on Telemundo if you want some Spanish. It is there. There's no hiding from it. This is world
everywhere.
news.
It's everywhere.
All right.
Absolutely.
Enjoy it. We're gonna root for our Latino countries for sure, and we move forward.
I'm rooting not for nothing from South America, man. I'm rooting for Ecuador really hard. I'm rooting for Ecuador hard. They played great in that first game against Qatar. I expect, or I hope, that they are the Cinderella story this year. I mean, I would rather it be Costa Rica, because they're known to be doing that, but not against this group, man. Costa Rica is gonna get their ass whooped against Spain.
Yeah, Uruguay is in, and obviously Brazil's Brazil.
Right.
But it'll be Costa Rica, Ecuador, and I'm trying to see.
I'm going
Mexico.
Ecuador. I like the way Ecuador
is going to put a fight up, but I'm going for Argentina, 100%.
Yeah, I know why. Obviously,
Lionel Messi.
Yeah.
Let's get it going, baby. I am.
This is his last shot.
This is his last shot. This is why I'm going all in. He's gotten this close every fucking time.
They have a great team,
and
they have a great team. There's no excuses now for Argentina. They're playing in a very easy Group C. A very easy Group C. There is no excuse.
No, Chris. Listen, Poland is very good.
No, they're not.
Chris, Lewandowski's in that squad.
That's the only person on that team.
No.
Worth mentioning.
And Denmark too are very good.
No,
too,
man. No, Mexico is going to get their ass handed to them by Argentina.
We'll see.
Poland also. They don't have anyone worth a lick. No,
I don't think so.
They come out of this on top. Argentina comes out on top. And that squad.
Well, Saudi Arabia
ridiculous.
is the other one that's a problem, but
you got Martinez.
Argentina's going to go. So Mexico and Poland are the one that are going to be battling for the second spot to qualify.
Right.
To get out of that group.
Right.
So Mexico's got their hands full with Poland. And Poland every time in the Euros they do very well too.
Yep. Dybala's playing for Argentina this year.
Yes.
So good. You're talking Messi, you're talking Dybala, you're talking Martinez,
they're unbeaten.
Lautaro.
They're unbeaten for the last 2 years.
Yeah, man.
Argentina.
Yep.
Unbeaten.
So they got
Good for
a
them.
lot. They got a lot.
Coming off that Copa America win.
Yep. Di Maria's
The
back there.
South American champions.
Yep.
Let's rock and roll. Messi, estoy contigo.
Yep. So
Vámonos.
I expect Argentina to handily get out of that group.
Yep.
So we'll see how that goes.
Get the fuck out of here, guys.
So, guys, thank you so much for being a part of the JD CeeLo podcast live show. We had to do it this way because, again, we wanted to get this up and running, and we wanted to get everyone's intake
and say hello.
And we appreciate all the comments. We definitely do, even the negative ones, all the ones that are talking about.
We'll take all of it. We'll take all of it.
All the negative ones. You know who you are. You bunch of scumbags. But I love you, scumbags.
And we will continue
just as much.
You know what? We should do a live on Thursday when we do the predictions.
Probably.
Yeah.
You know what? That way we get a little bit more interaction. We appreciate it.
Miami's out of the bye.
Yep.
All right, we'll get your black asses in there too, and we're gonna start cooking. Actually, no, we can't. It's Thanksgiving. We might have to do it Wednesday.
Yeah.
We might have to do it Wednesday.
Yep.
And a lot of people playing Thanksgiving.
Yep. The Giants, one of them.
As
against the Dallas Cowboys.
As it starts to go down.
Yo, you just loving this.
It starts to go down.
All right, guys. So we appreciate it, guys, especially everyone here that tuned in for the live, that was here for the past hour, 50 minutes that we've been talking and spilling. Guys, thank you again for being a part of the JD CeeLo podcast, and we are out.
Love y'all. And watch your mouth. Oh man, you gotta love it. Ay, Dios.